reconnect. Yeah, let's stay off the Wi-Fi. Let's stay down here on 5G. Hopefully that'll be a better thing. Comment below, guys, whether you're watching on your phone or whether you're watching on the computer, and I'll sort the screen out. What does this do? Oh no, that flips the camera. We don't want to do that. Do we have anyone who's in the house? Is anyone with us? Got 12 people with us. Here we go, we're back. Hello, hello. Brazil, we don't speak Brazil. How is everyone? How are we? Andrea Prince. Hello, how are you? Andrea, apologies, I'm shite for English. This is the new, what was the gym, now the new workshop. We have got plenty to set up in here, and I thought I'd do a live and you guys can let me know what you want to see. Can we put the LEDs on? Let's put the LEDs on. There we go, we've got some LEDs in the background. They're going to be buzzing away. There we go. Ah, that still just about picks up. It's a bit darker, isn't it, though? What do people want to learn about DIY? Drop your thoughts below. Yeah, there we go, some more natural light. If I stand there, that should then also block that one out behind us. What buttons have we got highlighted to save a shout? Ooh. What else can we play around with on here? No, don't want to do that. How is everyone this evening? Oh, I picked a crap night to do this. I thought about doing this live earlier in the week and foolishly picked the one night everyone's out trick-or-treating. How is everyone else? What is that doing? Oh, that's pausing it. That must mute the microphone, that must turn it around. What does this one do? Right. What's everyone doing this evening? Oh, that flips it. Oh, so that's the right way around. If I do that, that flips it to the reverse. What do people want to see on the channel? So I'm CP Carp. Evening, boss. Mitch is in the house. Good evening, Mitch. Comment below, Mitch, what kind of delay is on that? Am I on that within 10 seconds or have I got like a 30-second delay? Because people are commenting. No delay. Ah, that's brilliant. That's pretty good then. What do people want to see on this channel? So I'm Charlie, CP Carpentry, and I look to show how I do my job, educate people, give people context, and I've been creating a fair few how-to videos. So like, is there anything around people's houses that you want to learn about? Mitch, drop a comment below. How did your dishwasher go today? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Did you get it done? Metal epoxy is on the way. What happened, man? I was in, the door was too hard to get off. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll just use this. Something like that. You're golden, mate. You're golden. Yeah, trying to replace handles is a nightmare because you can never ever match that like handle bolt pattern. You start with this handle, then you have to have a bigger handle, then you have to have a bigger handle than that, and it's just, yeah, it goes on forever, man. Never ever ends. We've got 3 people watching the live. Get involved, guys. Everyone's welcome. What do people want to learn from construction? I'm hoping one day, when it becomes feasible, maybe we'll rope someone like Mitch in and we'll explain some dangers on electrical things. Things like not doing up screws and causing arcs, and just simply not wiring things up very well. Well, because, yeah, humbly, I know how things are wired, but I learned, even if you know how things are wired, it doesn't mean you've made a good connection. How to make money. Yeah, how to make money. I'm on that same train as well. I just keep saying yes to jobs and I keep turning up. There's 3 people here. What's everyone want to learn? 3 people and only 2 likes. Today's job, so I went and looked at that fan extractor. Didn't even consider the size of the fan, and the fan's a 12-inch, 235mm fan. So your DIY places like Screwfix was off the cards. So I went down Medlocks, got a quote. Nothing on the shelf, which understandable. It's not exactly a common size fan, and got a quote because it's not that it was anything ridiculous or I wasn't expecting. It was just I couldn't expect my customer to pay £150 for a fan, for something they don't use a lot, basically. So nothing on that job today. Went out, pulled the fan out, run round, got some prices, and left it with the customer and put the fan back, but didn't connect it. Just terminated it and left it safe. Wagoed it all up and taped it. That's how that job went today. In the morning, I'm praying. I don't know what the weather is, but in the morning, I am in Ely trying to fix some guttering. So I did think about downsizing it, but it's to take the airflow of like 4 showers in probably like the same sort of size room as my gym. Well, the actual changing room is bigger than my gym, but if you say had a sink and 4 showers on the outside of my gym, just little electric showers, there's like, obviously nobody ever uses all of them at once, but that's a big room that can get hot and steamy, I guess. If the customer doesn't want to buy like for like and put back, then yeah, the answer is I can put a ply template up there and downsize it. But I don't know where I'd stand with airflow, because there's more than one of those fans. Yeah, when I see it, I could see it was big, so I assumed it was a 6-inch, and it wasn't until I got it down I was like, bloody hell, this is massive behind here. This is put my tape on it, and yeah, 235mm, so it's like a 12-inch fan. So I've already got a 12-inch fan further down the line, and the idea is both of those fans come on and it pushes the air out the wall. I don't know where I would stand if I had a 12-inch fan in the middle and this 6-inch one on the outside, basically. So long story short, you've got outside wall, and then you've got gents where it's broken, and ladies, and then it goes out the wall. So I'd be a little concerned. I'd probably have to switch them around and then downside the size the ladies' toilets or something. I don't know. I just wouldn't want to create like a bad backfeed or something and the gents is filling up and nothing's going out the wall or something. How is everyone tonight? Has everyone been out trick-or-treating? I've just had some trick-or-treaters come round. Liam and the kids have been over. Sugared the kids up. Robo, I am. So it used to be my gym, hence the wonderful lights that react with sound that go all the way around the gym. And if we do this, you can probably just about see, I don't know, they're in a black, get the words right, they are in a black helmet, profile, black profile, that's what they're in. But yeah, Robbo, I'm in the workshop now, so you can't see there, but that's the door out onto the patio. Here we go. The grand reveal. So, house is, where's the house? The house is just there. And if I press this button, ta-da! There's the garden and all the rubbish, and the house is just there. So yeah, I'm down here in the new workshop. Loads of mirrors everywhere and a few dumbbells. I'll leave that up for a bit. Cheers, Robbo. Thanks, mate. I've got, Robbo, coming up, we have a unit that I'm going to fit, probably here, to some plasterboard. And I'm going to showcase how you can hang your kitchen units on a plasterboard wall, basically. Whether you've got metal stud work, whether you've got timber stud work, whether you've got 600 centres, 400 centres, I'm going to explain how you can hang those units on the wall with losing my words, trying to read and think. I can't multitask for toffee. Yeah, we've got this machine here that I still need to set up and find a home for. This is a planer thicknesser. Got a little arrow on it. The material can only go through one way. So I'm thinking I kind of need to put it like somewhere closer to the front so that if I wanted to, I can be back here and push things through and send it out the door. And it's also got to be fairly close to the dust extractor. And I better disconnect this. If I take the hoover out, I've had a clear up in here because this thing was caped like a pigsty, ready for the cows to move in. If I disconnect all of this, if I put that on there, I can now get hold of the actual table and we just move it around. So if I wanted to be this side of the gym, as long as the pipe stretches, because it's all linked up on the pipe, we are good to be here. And cool. Tell me you need to clean your windows, mate, without telling me you need to clean your windows. That is filthy. If I look out here and I press this button here, we can just about see some fairy lights. Hopefully. That is the decking. Tell you what, I'll just go outside and I'll just show you it from the outside. Whoa. So here we go. So from outside, I've got decking there and the gym is there. That is the new workshop. Loved this during COVID. This was my little escape. Oh, and that's something that goes on as well. These lights are, they are these. Highly recommended. Bit of product placement. Hive, if you're watching, shout out for a video sponsor. I use these Hive plugs which are in here. So this video may pause, but long story short, we can dim them lights right down like that. We can even, don't even know if it's, I doubt you'll be able to see me. Yeah, that's too dark. I could, using the buttons on here, yeah, we can do that. So every time I go off, it pauses. Fair enough, right. So every time I do this, the lights come on. Thanks to, where is it there? The little Hive sensors. All these smart things. Nice, Robo. It's peaceful, mate, working from home. I very much love the thought of I don't have to go anywhere to go to work some days. Yeah. I'm not even that old, but I've done my fair share of driving up and down around the country, working for a company. I'm too fed up with travelling up and down the country. I like that. I walk to work. Yeah, actually, this is all my own work, so I can't show you it, but I've got a Schneider Easy 9 consumer unit, blanked off. I've got a radial 20 amp. Is it 20 amp? I can't even see. I'm going to need to turn the lights. Why can I not see that? I can't read it. Yeah, I've got 4mm cable and a 20 amp. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sockets, because I think there's one on the outside. I've glanded it. So armour cable is glanded in the, where are we? Armour cable is glanded in there, drops down the wall, then goes outside the gym. It comes up down there. That's a new different plug. That's a different thing. We'll show you everything. You get a grand tour, Robbo. You won't be able to see, but down there in that corner is where the electric comes up by the house. And then, again, you can't see it, but then it runs under there, Robbo. And then look, we've got this bad boy. For when the government absolutely screws us over, Charlie's not obeying. And then that armoured comes up there. And there's some more 6mm flex that goes to this box. And shout out to MSH Electrical and Mitch. Make yourself known, Mitch. He's in the chat. Mitch installed this for me. I got my limits, guys. Yeah, so we've got generator off and mains grid. And then that goes up there to the back of my fuse board. And welcome to the stock. This is where everything that was in the gym has now found itself, including all the airsoft stuff and the missus's seats to her sofa thing. Changeover switch. Yeah, there you go. Mitch installed that. Top man. Probably can't see it, but there's a TV there. I was going to link it up and put CP Carpentry on YouTube, but the internet is currently powering the camera. But yeah, I thought I'd do a live, and I was really hoping to get loads of people involved, but my own fault, I've picked the worst night of the week, haven't I? Everyone that I want to reach out to is no doubt out trick-or-treating. So if you've been out trick-or-treating, smash that like button. So yeah, there's a video coming up that I'm yet to record. So I was hoping for ideas and sort of going to fish for how you wanted to learn and what sort of things you wanted to learn about fitting these units. So this is a brand new units. Shout out to Howdens. So I nearly started mine the other day, and if all else fails, Mitch, I have that great big jumbo jet of a jump pack. So I should always be able to start mine, but yeah, I'll 100% check mine another time. I'm not going to go starting it tonight. I remember last time I tried to check it, Mitch. I was like, bloody thing, it's clogged up, or the carburettor's had it, or something's gone wrong, or this, that, the other. And it turned out I hadn't turned the fuel tap on. I sat there for like 2 minutes trying to turn it over and like, Jesus, I'm going to burn the start motor out in a minute. They're really not happy. What's going on? And yeah, I hadn't turned the fuel switch on. Got fuel in it and everything. I was like, I've got power. It's turning over. I've got compression. I can hear it's trying to fire. So it must be missing fuel. And then I thought, oh yeah, it's a fuel switch. Ah, right, trickle charge it. Yeah, easily, very easily done. Yeah, if Mitch is up for it, when if we reach 1,000 subscribers and we can politely, YouTube can start paying me. I don't expect you subscribers to do anything. I want you subscribers to have full access to everything and be able to ask anything you want. So like the Discord set up and yo, or rather Muslim, sending love, man. Yeah, I want everyone to be able to gain from the channel. I don't want to start segregating people, those that pay and those that don't. So yeah, if anyone wants to learn anything, you're welcome. It's free to join the Discord. It's free to subscribe. Make sure you turn on the little bell notifications, smash that like button, and comment anything you want to learn on this channel about carpentry construction. Now I've got this workshop, I basically could teach you everything I know, but like I politely wouldn't want to, because I even know in myself, like knowing how to wire up stuff with electrical stuff doesn't mean it's safe. You can wire everything up and do everything as you think is safe, and things can still go wrong. I am from Cambridgeshire, mate. That's as much as I'm gonna release on here politely. Hope you're doing well, buddy. This is well, I picked a bad night. This is Halloween night, everyone's out trick-or-treating, but I was doing this live, my man, to try and get more people engaged with the channel and get people commenting away and trying to fish and pick people's brains for ideas for stuff that they want to learn in carpentry and construction. So yeah, man, if you want to learn anything, drop your thoughts below, mate, and I'll see if I can make a video on it. Ah, Joseph, a quick wrap. Videos that I've got coming up. How to tile. I've been tiling at Elite. That was months ago. Because I actually finished the kitchen, which, heads up to you guys in this live, my kitchen stuff, I have literally at 6 o'clock finished the last video of the kitchen. So we've got doorstop and latches and like a bit of a time lapse, and we're gonna have some cool music and some text and stuff on a little 13-15 minute video of me finishing the kitchen. And yeah, we're done. And we're gonna be on to, yeah, tiling, skirting, a much more So actually, probably about 40 working days. How to do a driveway. Yeah, do you know what? If we can do that on a budget, I'll do that with you. Just need to up my subscribers, Mitch. So yeah, the kitchen took about 40 days, I should think, maybe 45. Like 10, 12 weeks, like working 5 days a week. There was a lot of half days, or me going in at like 10 o'clock and disappearing at 2 for things like plaster having to dry. Yeah, plaster having to dry messes me up a little bit. I'm good with a trowel, but because I don't... No, I haven't. I have not visited. Yeah, because of... lost my train of thought now. Yeah, because of things needing to dry like plaster, and I don't do plastering every day, I'm not the fastest on the trowel, and I'd rather offer quality than quick, rough crap, basically. So I prefer to, rather than throwing all my walls on, I prefer to just concentrate on a wall or 2 at a time. But then once you've put one wall on, you can only put the opposite wall on. So then I put the ceiling on and another wall, and then that just left one wall to finish. Well, yeah, you've seen the videos. And like dot and dabbing, things take time to dry before you... Yeah, absolutely, Robo. Mitch smiles every time I get distracted. Thank you, man. Thank you for the sub. Anything you want to learn, mate, drop a comment below, and I'll do my absolute best to educate everyone. Cheers, Robo. Yeah, mate. I'll let you guys into a little secret. Well, it's not really a secret, but I'll give you guys some home truths about like doing all this YouTube. I make myself look an absolute idiot on some of these videos. So the other night on the LVT flooring that I posted out the other day, someone commented like when I was going under the doorways, why didn't I just get the jigsaw out instead of struggling with a knife? And I thought to myself after reading the comment, why didn't I? And I'll tell you why it is. It's because while I'm literally here, like I'm on a FaceTime or I'm talking to my phone like I'm just speaking to my mates, this for me, this YouTube and this path that I'm taking and like the stuff that I'm learning is teaching me, it's teaching me how to teach, which is like crazy. But because I'm having to think so hard about what I'm explaining, and I'm having to think like, hang on a minute, the people that are watching this don't know what I'm thinking, so I have to literally explain everything I'm thinking so that you guys can understand. And do you know what? I love the challenge, but it trips me up at times, and there are times when I edit the videos back and I'm like, you Wally, that made no sense. So yeah, what do you guys think would be a good idea for celebrating 1,000 subs? What would be a brilliant thing to do if I reach 1,000 subscribers? Yeah, 100% Robbo. The man that thinks he knows everything will never learn or progress. And the man with an open mind will learn every day and always keep progressing. Watching from Kashmir. Shout out to you, man. Hope you're well, brother. Hope the weather's nice. Here in England, it's bloody cold. I'm in here and I've got the heating on. But yeah, I'm debating replastering this and doing a video on it, because there's no chance I'm going to get these mirrors off and not make a mess of the walls. So I'm thinking about a plastering video, but I'm not sure. I have no idea, Robo, but I want to make it memorable. And if you guys want to be included, I'll include you guys. Like I was saying last time when I was on the live, if all the people that were in Discord, or people that fancy sending in a message in some way, shape or form, I'd have to sort of sort out some way you guys could like message in or something. The mirrors will be moving to a skip. These are, I don't even know what they are. They must be like a 600 by 900, Robbo. And I know what good glue is and what bad glue is, and I can tell you, didn't want them to fall off in the night. They will not come off easily, mate. They would probably survive a fire. They're on there that well. Yeah, they're getting broken. And I pray I don't end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is that? Yeah, 1K. That's a pretty sick idea, Mitch. Yeah, absolutely, Robbo. I absolutely could leave them. The only thing is, I just look at them and like, as much as that's cool, and I can probably get some cool camera trickery sort of shots of like something, I don't know, like a camera up here in the corner, but it's like videoing me working there, or I don't know. I play around with loads of trick shots, like I know to like stand like this and point, like, you can't see this, but on 45 degree to this camera, and then I just tilt it, and then I know that doing that for like gym poses, I know I like playing around with camera tricks, but they don't have to go. I just think that's space where I could demonstrate something on a wall. That's all. You know, I could have a word with my nice friends at Howden's, see if they want to sponsor me for a video, and I could fit a kitchen for them. And yeah, or we could do stud work, or something. We could do anything really. Like, for as long as they're not in the way, they can stay where they are. But like the second someone asks me like, how do you mount this on a wall, and I need that wall space, they're coming off. What's everyone, let's get everyone talking. What's everyone had for dinner tonight? Maybe no one's had dinner. Rice. Nice, man. I had chicken. We could have had a nice dinner together, Robbo, if we'd shared. Mitch has not had his dinner. You're a late man for dinner, aren't you, Mitch? I'm Hank Marvin by 4 o'clock. After only consuming, I don't know what it is. I think it's something like 630 calories, but like 400 on the macros or something, my beef and rice. What rice was it, Robbo? Oh man, I love an Indian takeaway. My go-to Indian, Mitch, is the Peshwari naan. Get this right, chicken tikka dansank, I believe, and special rice. Love that. Oh, making me hungry, Mitch. I'm going to shut these blinds. When shall we do another live, guys? When would be a good time to go live? Do people like the evenings or do people prefer weekends? And then what sort of times? I'm thinking about doing one at, I don't know, 9 o'clock or something. Yeah, once a month I think it'd be good. Thursday at 9, okay. I tried to look at my analytics, and yeah, sort of like from like after 6, the views sort of pick up on the channel up until like 9, 10 o'clock, and then yeah, they dip off at 11. Isn't there some? Obviously, I'm a weirdo, and I'm up at 4:30 every morning. So like by 9:30, I'm in bed most nights. But I guess a lot of people are putting their kids to bed at 6, and then they got their time in the evening. Yeah, then Mitch will have had his dinner. Yeah, I like that. Oh, see, I'm yawning already. I don't religiously go to bed at 9:30. I aim for 9:30, Robo, and realistically it ends up like, 10 o'clock. And then the missus is watching that bloody Big Brother. I can't stand Big Brother. I'm trying to go to sleep and they're chatting in my ear, judging each other and giving each other's opinions on who wound up who the most today. And it's like, mind-numbing. Leaning on my shoulders. But you're really fishing for ideas. Yeah. What about I'm a Celeb, Get Me Out of Here? Are you a big fan of that, Robo? I always look out for I'm a Celeb. What ladies are going to end up in the jungle. Yeah, I could do like a compilation. I'd just love to sort of like do something like personal and like a thank you to like definitely you, Robbo. You've been on every bloody live and comment on every bloody video. You are the key to my success, mate. I owe you everything. Yeah, my missus liked that traitor. That was pretty good. I think she's got the DVD box set. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No denying it, Robbo. Got 3 people here. Get involved in the chat, guys. I'm a carpentry and construction channel. Cheers, man. Thank you. Means a lot. Without that, Robbo, we wouldn't be where I was today, mate. So genuinely, thank you so much. Like, you see the boys with like 500k, million, 20 million, and they do insanely good videos and stuff like that. But like, genuinely, don't ever forget that it's the people on day one that put you on that pedestal to like where you are today. So genuinely, mate, thank you so much. So tomorrow I've got a job in the morning, and then I think after tomorrow morning's job, will that sit there? Might not. Yeah, after tomorrow morning's job, I'm going to try and make a more permanent home for this. My biggest worry on a job. My biggest worry on the job is getting to the end and they don't pay. But out of 2 years doing this, I've had one that very nearly didn't pay. But I've never ever had someone that didn't pay. Cheers, Robo. I'm pretty good at being smooth and cracking jokes. And I love a waffle. I love to waffle, so I'm pretty good at talking. I can talk my way into anything, talk my way out of anything. I'm good at negotiating, I'm good at liaising. Couldn't write a single thing down on a piece of paper that a 4-year-old would be able to read out. One that part pays in alcohol. Robo, yeah, that's a good question. No, straight up no. I am dancing underneath VAT and I don't want to cross it because I know people that have crossed, well, I know plenty of people that cross VAT and I know plenty of people that employ. And take my old company, for example, who I used to work for. Brilliant company, great guys. But the stress, you got 30 blokes working every day. You need to find a month's worth of work every single day. If you've got 2 blokes, then every week you need 2 weeks' work. And yeah, don't get me wrong. Once you're at the end where big end of the game where you've got like 30 blokes and you're finding months worth of work, like you're sat in an office pushing a pen, pricing stuff, and if that's what you want to do, life's cushy. But I'm a carpenter, I'm a builder. I love doing what I do. I would really like to break into extensions, and if I can break into extensions, I'd do 4 jobs a year until I've got enough money to do self-builds and then do self-builds. So that's the kind of direction as a person I want to grow. And then only if the kids want to, leave the company to the kids. Like, I don't put anyone down that has a big company. If that's for them, brilliant. But for me, I do this because I love seeing jobs start to finish. I love envisioning something. The customer asks me to do something, and I'm like, do you know what? I've got a better picture in my head. Let me paint it for you. And they're like, oh my God, yeah, I didn't think of that. And then from there, builds trust with me. They respect, love, don't know what the word is, but yeah. I've got customers that cry when I say, I'm sorry, I can't make it to you for another month. And do you know what, Robo? It's stressful now, coming from hours, jobs and bits. Yeah, man. So nothing stops me doing it, Robbo, other than cash flow. Like, I'm big on being professional. There's a lot of companies that will say like, oh yeah, no worries, ma'am. Yeah, we'll take on your extension. We just need 25-50% up front, and then la. Which, don't get me wrong, is smart. That's probably a modern way of doing it. But I am very traditional and very old school, which is perhaps going to knock me back in the future. But I'm like, right, don't worry about contracts, don't worry about this. Like, look, this is your family home. You understand, you've accepted my quote, your extension's 45 grand, your extension's 55 grand. Example, I'll trust that family. I'll be open and honest with that family for every step. I'll explain, like, look, I'm pricing this at 45,000 based on everything going to plan. And I'll say to them, like, so I can't promise it, but like, if I dig down and I hit sand, we keep digging until we hit something solid. So that could be 2 meters, 3 meters, it could only be 1.8, but my foundations are priced as the architect's drawing to 1.2 by 600. And I've calculated 6 cubes, 8 cubes. Here's the price on the foundations. Here's the price on this. Here's the price on that. And basically I would be expected to basically probably find £10,000 in footings and materials and labour. Then probably another 15,000, say if it's single story, probably another 9,000, 8,000, 10,000 if it's fancy in brickwork and blockwork. 15,000 in, say, brickwork if it's double story. 2.5 grand, £3,000 in like scaffolding to get up to roof height. 4 or 5 grand in like labour for carpentry. I try and do most of it myself, but yeah. Yeah, Robo, it's crazy. It's really hard, and this is what holds me back, like taking a jump. It's really hard because I've got a good family down the road that would really love an extension, and I'm like, guys, I could absolutely do it for you, and like I could be totally honest with you, like, look, what you want probably actually does cost around 45s, and I would let you have it for like the £45,000 mark on the basis you're paying for everything and I quantify, and you just pay me to do my carpentry and run the job. Right. Yeah, I'd love to do this job for this family, but it's just, I wouldn't feel okay turning around telling them that, sorry, but your 45 grand extension now we've hit sand is going to cost you 55. So that basically means I'm going to get you to watertight and you're not going to be able to afford the kitchen you want, or you're not going to be able to afford the finish you want. Oh yeah, you could absolutely, but like, if I agree a job's like £45,000 and they go and get a loan or remortgage their house for £45,000, I am not an arsehole. I'm not going to start demanding, well, I'm going to have to. Yeah, absolutely, they do have to understand that, but like, don't get me wrong, I would always charge the customer the full amount, but I would feel bad if I had to walk off a job and leave a family with a house open or something because the unforeseen happened and I didn't warn them, if you know what I mean. I totally understand, and they totally need to understand, like, they brought the plot, their land is their land and their land is their problem, or their responsibility. I wouldn't use the word problem. But yeah, that is what holds me back from doing extensions now, and yeah, obviously the cash flow. I've definitely got the potential to start doing it, and I'm going to just kneel because my feet are dying. I've definitely got the potential to start doing it. I've got stupid accounts with places like Travis Perkins. I could build a house with Travis Perkins. It's just by the end of the month I'd have to pay for it, and that's unrealistic. But yeah. It doesn't feel right taking money up front. It doesn't feel right not being able to cushion and buffer and keep my lads paid, and it's just unwanted stress, Robbo. That's what stops me employing. I've thought about it and I've entertained it, and mate, I don't want to offend people, but the younger generation can go and get £13 an hour at McDonald's. Well, I can't pay someone to be a labourer at £10 an hour, let alone 13. Like, if someone is literally walking to and from the van, I saved up like £2,000 to go on my own, Robo. But I was very lucky that I started to go on my own with a good friend, and they were able to pay me as and when I needed, and I only had to rely on that once. And in all fairness, I earned a lot more, or I was able to save no end more, contracting, because I knew what I was getting every week. I could budget my money every week, and yeah, it was just much easier. Like Christmas, so I went self-employed October 22, that got to Christmas 22, and I had a good wedge behind me. And then January, my van broke, and I lost all of it. I liked contracting, Robo, but for me, on the outskirts of Cambridge, I was travelling like an hour. Well, not even I was travelling like 20 minutes down the road, but taking an hour because of traffic around Cambridge and Cambridgeshire. On like the A14 and the M11, and coming home on like Friday nights, like leaving a building site, even at 3 o'clock, you hit the school traffic. If you leave it till 4 o'clock, you hit the everybody traffic. Anything after 1 o'clock on the M11, you're cooked. And if you get on that M11 and there's something wrong, you're sat there till the end of it. So that has really put me off contracting. If the contracting was closer, I'd definitely consider it. However, I love what I do now, Robbo. Like, for context now, I built a unit, which you'll see for my mate James at FTR Suspension. Spent like 4 hours on it, invoiced, and that was my day. Like most days at the moment, I'm home all the time, but I sort of knock off at 2:30, and I don't really start much before 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm obviously not earning big money, but I earn more than enough to pay my bills and live, so I'm happy, basically. I'd still do the big days when I need to. I don't push for them. Some people want to finish at 2 and then start the next job and work till 6 at night, and I'm all for that if that suits the people. Yeah, that's the other thing with my sort of domestic side, and being, I'm nowhere near a joiner, but like being free to sort of create these built-in units, these cupboards, these media units and stuff like that. I love being able to design stuff and being creative like that. The hardest juggling act for me, Robbo, is all of my jobs are like at least a month to 4 months, and some are 6-month jobs. So when someone drops me, so for like the moment, I've not worked since the middle of October. I've not worked the last 2 weeks. I've not worked the last week of October, and we're now coming into November. So I've lost like 2 weeks' money, but picked up bits here and there. Cheers, man, yeah. I wish I could share the stuff that I'd done with the company before. So like, not being big-headed, please not being big-headed, but the company I used to work for, mate, done like £1.6 million contracts in like stately homes. Not like 1.6 million contracts for like 50 homes. It was one house. Rookie numbers. Get to bump them numbers up. And because of the company I used to work for, actually, when it comes to public liability, a lot of people have like 2 million or 5 million at most. I have 10 million public liability, and it's only like an extra £40 or something. But that just allows me to, like, if I ever wanted to go back with them, if they would ever contract with me, I'd be covered working with big companies like them. Yeah. I've worked for people that are not even on planet Earth. They've got like 17 different incomes. Their hobby is collecting Ferraris. They've got, in the nicest way possible, they've got like housekeeping people and stuff like that. Like, I've worked in homes like that, where how much it's going to cost is not their concern. It's how quick can you do it is their concern. And I've loved doing stuff like that, but the pressure gets put on the boss. The boss puts the pressure on the workers, and the workers have to perform under pressure. Yeah, man. I'm no genius, but like, I love educating myself, and I'm interested in all sorts of different things, Robo. But I tell you what is a really good watch, guys. I watched Donald Trump with, what's his name? Joe Rogan. I watched that on YouTube. Sometimes I listen on the radio. I've got the Makita radio in here with the Makita chop saw. And man, there's some crazy things that go on in the world, mate. We are nothing in this universe. We are here for a blink. Blink, and the universe is done. If you're new to this live and you've not smashed that like button, pretty please smash that like button. Cheers, Robo. I'm going to wrap it up soon, man. Definitely going to be doing a good video on how to fit these units on plasterboard walls, and that's going to go up there. I might even do that tomorrow afternoon, but yeah. While I'm here, well, like I said before, here's your sneak peek. That's behind CP Carpentry, and I've got hiccups. The information is out. As of Monday, the kitchen is finished. I've just edited the last video. So there is some awesome content coming. Hey, looking good, Charles. I'm not sure who A is, but thank you. Yeah, as soon as Mr. Casey, my man Liam's kid, gets bigger or wants something different, we'll definitely do something. Liam having kids, mate, Robbo, he's told me I should make children's like toy boxes with like, yeah, it's easier to bring you with me. Liam's been telling me, like, if I could make children's toy boxes out of like all these like offcuts and stuff, then I could make a mint over Christmas, but I don't know. I don't think I really want to. It's not I can't, obviously, it's just I can't bring myself to doing like repetitive mind-numbing stuff. And I wouldn't, like, I could build it in a sense of if I wanted you to have something, I could like gift it and give it away to someone as like a winner. But I couldn't make 6 of them. I would just be, it'd be like mind-numbing to me, man. I've done factory work and it's monotonous and it's soul destroying, and yeah, not going there. It was rubbish. 64 minutes, we've got 5 likes. If there's anyone in here that's not liked the stream, or the live, sorry, smash that like button, pretty please. It helps the channel out. And if there's anything you guys in here want to see, sound Mitch. I think I'm probably going to use it to make something for this, but it's got to be mobile and it's got to be portable, so I won't use half of all that. Yeah, man, it's hard. I don't know whether you get people ask you for jobs, Robo, but the hardest thing I get is I get people from college, like children, well, not children, teenagers, kids, I call them. Yeah, absolutely. With ADHD, Robbo, yeah, it takes me like a day to edit just because I cannot sit there and get on with it. I have to like do a bit, walk away, get some caffeine, focus, and come back to it, or like close the computer, come back to it, and yeah, it's hard, man. It's real hard. But I think I'm gonna go inside and say good evening to Mrs. CP Carpentry, and yeah. Right. I'm going to see if I can put this live. And you, Robbo, man. Love having you on the stream all the time, buddy. Right, guys, I'm going to end it here. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. If there's any videos that you guys would like to see. A for Alex G. Alex Graham from Salmons. Shout out to you, dude. I think that's Alex G. Do you know what, Alex? That baffled me when your profile picture popped up, because I won't say it out on stream, but yeah, I was like, I recognise that from somewhere. Where do I recognise that photo? And I was like, I'm sure I recognise, and yeah, that's just shout out to you, man. Hope all is well at Salmons, man. This is not much, but the gym is now a workshop. And yeah, anything you want to learn around the house, Alex, comment away. And yeah, I'll put it in a video so that you and others can learn, mate. Right, guys, I'm going to shoot. Alex, I hope you had an awesome night and you've had fun trick-or-treating. I hope the kids are well and good to see you, man. Yeah, drop anything you want to see on the channel. Drop a comment, buddy. And I'll have to try and catch up with you guys at Salmon soon. I'm going to go in, man, and I'm going to go see the missus. Have a good evening, guys. Peace. Bye-bye.